And what is up, gamers? Hey, Red Hood Gaming here. And, I know the Trident's been out for quite a while now. It's not the newest of updates, but I just wanted to tell you guys that, yeah, there are 2 enchantment books for the Trident. And just in case you didn't know that, here they are. So, before you guys actually enchant them, I'm gonna give you guys, in detail, what they do and what they are. So, there's Loyalty and Riptide. And you guys are probably asking me, hey, why can't you just get both? Wouldn't that make sense? Wrong. Because 2 are completely opposite things. If you guys didn't know this, then sit back. Loyalty, you can throw. Riptide, you can't, and I'll explain that. Loyalty, you throw, and I think they should actually nerf this, because it is really powerful. After like 5 seconds, it'll always come back to you. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds. And that's really cool. And the thing is, I think that that's way too overpowered, because people can grief you so much easier, and that's why I think they should actually nerf it just a bit. Maybe make it like 8 seconds to come back to you, because otherwise you'll be sniping people and sniping people. Cool, but I think that's also way too overpowered, and that is bad. Because otherwise, people are just gonna be griefing and griefing and griefing, and no one likes that. No one likes that. Riptide, on the other hand, this is my personal favorite enchanted book in general. Just because of how good it looks. You can literally shoot yourself so high. You basically teleport. Well, at least you launch yourself. It's basically the slightly worse version of Elite. But I got it just because of how cool it looks. You won't find yourself using this in many situations. This is more for defensive players, or people that aren't as good at the game. What you'll find yourself using is like you're low on health. You're fighting like, I don't know, like a guardian. You're low on health. You're in the water. You can shoot yourself away and it won't be able to catch up with you. And that's a good thing about this. The bad thing is you won't be finding yourself in that many situations. That's why they decided to add, you can use it when it's raining. So, it's like Elytra basically when it's raining. You can Riptide through the sea and the rain, which is really cool. And I really like that. I don't like this just because of how powerful it is. You can actually hit enemies with this, but like, you're not going to really find yourself in that situation yet again. That's why I think they should buff the Riptide. You won't use it very often. You're going to be using the Loyalty a lot. This is mainly for defensive players, as for Loyalty is more for offensive. So both are actually really good. The thing is, you won't be finding yourself in that situation that often. That's why I think they need to buff it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how they would. I'm just saying, it probably would be better. Maybe they can make it so you can throw it normally at land. On land. Ugh. I think they should make it so you can, like, throw it normally on land and then Riptide in the water. That's how I think it should be. So then on land, you can throw it just like any other Trident, and then in the water, that's when the mode switches to the point where you do this. That would be so cool. Because this, it comes back to you in 5 seconds. I think that's a little too much for a weapon. It's really cool, yes, but like, they didn't think about that. That's why I think they need to nerf it. But both are actually really good. They're not that expensive either. They're actually pretty cheap for an enchantment book, which I love that. That's really good, and it's for a really rare weapon. So, both good make for a really good combination. But, as I said, one can be better than the other most times. That's why I don't like it very much. is because of how overpowered it is. I can throw it all the way to my house, and then 5 seconds later, it'll come back to me. I don't like that. And even out of land, as you can see, I'm spamming, and you can't throw it, which is its weak side. It would be amazing if you could at least throw it on land, and then you can Riptide in water. That would be so cool. But sadly, they didn't make that possible. With the loyalty, though, you can throw it, and it will always come back to you, no matter what. Which, that's why I don't like it very much. But I also really like Riptide because of how cool it looks when you fly in the air. You gotta admit, you gotta love it. That's why I think you should probably still get loyalty. Riptide, if you find yourself in more situations where you're like fighting a guardian or something and you need to escape. It also works to always carry a water bucket with you. And this is why. You can take the water bucket, place it underneath you. I should probably get a little far away from my house. Place the water bucket down. And then Riptide, which is cool for traveling. And I like that. But the one problem is you won't find yourself in many situations where you just have that lying around with you. Which is the bad thing. And in survival, that's mainly a one-time use unless you're going to go back to it or you have a source of water near you. So you're going to have mainly multiple buckets of water. And I don't think that's very fun. That doesn't really suit the purpose of the Riptide. What's the point of doing that? You're going to have most of your slots just filled with water buckets. I don't like that. Most slots are filled for like food and supplies and stuff like that. I don't want to have to fill my inventory with just water buckets. The loyalty, very good. The Riptide, not so good. But I think Minecraft has a chance to redeem itself. Make it a little better. You can make the game a lot better. The Trident's already a really good weapon. The Riptide, I think, is making it a little worse. It looks cooler, sure, but it's not as powerful, and you won't be finding yourself in many situations where you're going to need to use this. That's why I think it's better to get the loyalty, because you'll be finding yourself in a lot more situations where you're going to need it, where you're going to be in dire need. I promise you, if you get the Riptide, you're going to be saying to yourself, oh man, I wish I had gotten the loyalty. You're going to be dying so much more with the Riptide than you would the loyalty, just because you don't find yourself in many situations where you need it. After a while, you're just going to find yourself not using the Trident very often. You're just going to avoid it. You're not going to use it very often. The only times you are really going to use it are times you don't expect it. The only times you expect to not get in fights. The times that you want to just hang around the place. So, the Riptide is good for just traveling. The loyalty is really good for just, like, battles in general. That's why I think you should get the loyalty instead of the Riptide. You guys do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. But I'm just telling you, it's a better and smarter, like, just decision in general to get the loyalty. And that leads me to the end of the episode. These are the facts that you should know before you enchant your Tridents, because you're just going to be making a grave mistake if you do Riptide on it. So, that's it for today. I just thought I should give you guys some advice. See you in the next episode, and goodbye.